we needed to go back to the drawing board. It was a whole thing. I was very sad. I did follow the Sailrite tutorial, but it doesn't matter if you spend a lot of time on it. If it's not going to work, you need to just move on. These are the leftovers from our friends from sailing for Sun and Stars. They're our boat neighbors on Turtle. They're just the best ever. We're boat sitting and they're the plants that we drowned. But also, we stole some snaps from them. Anyway, we're gonna try to figure out how to do snaps and Velcro, and it's gonna be way better. Which means that in this episode, we are going to be finishing mounting these solar panels. I'm committing that to you right now. These solar panels are getting mounted because this boat needs to be off-grid ready because we need to go sailing, and I am very committed to that. So that's what this episode is going to be all about, and this episode is sponsored by Policy Genius. So life insurance is one of those things I never really think about because the idea of death stresses me out so much, you know, childhood trauma and all. But that's something to talk to a therapist about, not you guys. I was forced to do an entire unit about life insurance in a family finance class I took in college, which was actually really helpful and totally changed my perspective. Policy Genius is your one-stop shop to find the insurance you need at the right price. Just head over to policygenius.com/Expedition Evans and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes to find your lowest price. You could save 50% more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The team of licensed experts are on hand through the entire process to help you understand your options and make decisions with confidence. The team works for you, not the insurance companies. Whether you're just starting to shop or have questions about your active policy, they're your independent advocates offering unbiased advice. Head to policygenius.com/Expedition Evans to get your free life insurance quote and see how much you could save. And thank you again, Policy Genius, for sponsoring this episode. Let's mount some solar panels. The main reason why the lining stitching that I originally did wasn't going to work out was because we bought these mono panels and they have incredibly small allowances. We've only got about 3/4 of an inch before our cells start. And if any of these cells end up getting covered up by the flap, it's gonna make the panel not work. This is about as perfect as it can get. Brett's looking online to see how quickly we can get some of those. I just started mixing up some chia seed puddings. I was gonna show you. I almost feel a little bit like embarrassed because I just ate a pickle and I feel like I have pickle breath, and so I'm like, as though you guys are here and can smell my breath. So I just mixed up a little bit of chia seeds in with some coconut milk, and then I'm going to put them in my little jars. Their little lips. That's what's up next. You know, sometimes you just need a win. So we're tackling a few small projects, that way we can actually finish them and have something to show for our work that's like vital. We're targeting the outboard crane. This has been in our spare project, needs to be installed room for a few months now. And today we're installing it.
Got it all mounted, just running the line.
We were about to put the outboard on it, but then figured testing it out with the outboard is probably a really stupid idea, so.
Outboards can't swim, but Jade can.
I can swim. Okay.
Well, I think first run of the lift was a success. Was holding, also, there was a little fish that jumped off, but he swam away.
I wanted to show you guys.
Jade is sewing like a mad woman. Apparently they're ferocious.
So this Velcro is sticky, which is super nice, and it holds it in place better than basting tape. And now she's going through sewing them all on.
Then we're done with the sewing for the Dodger. We placed the order for the snaps. Those will come in 2 days.
This is going so fast.
Yeah.
Well, hey, by the end of the day, we might have 300 watts of solar.
They're flying.
The rain's coming again. Let's pick this up and see if we can attach some solar panels. Ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
Ta-da! It started to rain. Let's grab our laundry really quick. I think everything's dry. If we hurry, it'll stay that way.
It's freaking amazing, babe.
It looks pretty, what?
Freaking amazing.
I didn't hear you. One more time?
Hey, that's all right.
Panel number 1.
I think that's gonna work. And I left spaces here because we'll sew in a little area for the snap, but also you have to leave a gap because water needs to flow through and under so we don't end up with water stuck under the panels. Let's put some Velcro on it.
Where are they?
I have no idea. Oh, no, it's okay. Thanks. Those are my boobs.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta hurry because I don't want the sticky stuff to get wet.
Good?
Good. Let's make lunch. The rain?
Yeah. Oh, we need to close hatches.
Oh, shoot. Got distracted. Dingo's got the right idea.
Hiding from the rain.
Oh my gosh, Here you go.
Are you an emotional animal?
Are your emotions tied directly to the weather?
And rough.
And wrath.
Sing, won't you sing with me? Leave everything for me. Shut the world out. Let's hang out. Oh, I used to see in colors. Now it's gray.
These panels are 100 watts. They're mono panels, they're very efficient, and they're super cheap, and they're very light. This is tech that wasn't available even just a few years ago. We've got the 3 on the Dodger. We like how we did it, and we're gonna basically rinse and repeat. We have a big bimini.
Big bimini.
I mean, 1,200 watts is a lot of solar power.
We know that flexible panels are not as efficient. They don't make as much power. They don't have as much longevity as rigid panels. All in all, they are not as good as a rigid panel. However, we're choosing to go instead of spending all the time and money to build an arch system.
We will be doing the arch. We're just gonna wait because we want to cruise. We're missing out on season. We just need to go.
I am gonna grab the solar panels and bring them out here to the table where I have a little more room to work and start drilling out the rivets. I think I'll even install the snaps, since I'll have the panel already drilled out, into the panel.
The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays. Tonight we'll turn minutes into days.
That's one panel done. 1 of 12. That took absolutely forever. So you can see they're all in there now, mounted and tightened down. These are the clasps on the top side of the panel, and then underneath will be where it secures. But my goodness, that just took forever. Maybe I need to find my soldering iron. I feel like if I could burn the holes, that would be a lot faster. Because drilling them out, it leaves so much like frayed plastic that then I have to cut off, and it makes the hole just a tiny bit too small. You okay, babe? Oh, Jade is taking the bimini down by herself. You want a hand? This is Jade's project.
It's a monstrously large piece
Monstrosity.
of fabric, so this is going to be interesting.
How you feeling?
I'm in like the last 3 chapters of my book, so
You have been flying through that book.
I have it on like 3 times speed.
You listened to a whole book in like a day. Bye-bye.
It's almost there. People are dying. The city just blew up. I'm feeling pretty good.
I think we are both calling it a night. We are tired. We moved a toolbox down the companionway today, and we're both really tired from that. So we're gonna call it a night. I got, I think, 3 panels done, and Jade started the sewing. I think she changed up how she's doing the sewing a little bit, and I think that'll make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, we're done for the night, so we'll see you in the morning. Getting these guys in here. You take this one out and put it in a black one. But I'm working on those, and Jade is slaving away at the sewing machine. You're already cranking them out.
We're cruising.
Look at this. So you decided to go with gray thread.
Yeah, because
yeah.
it looks better on the bottom.
Right. Oh wow, that looks
It's
great.
occasionally skipping stitches.
It is
I think
skipping
it's ripping
stitches.
through the canvas, so I might.
Are you losing the tension or something?
I'm gonna grab the manual. And see.
Yeah.
It just started now that I'm doing a straight stitch.
I'm sure there will be plenty of comments on how to fix that.
I would appreciate that actually.
Yes, every once in a while it just skips a stitch like that, so it doesn't actually grab it. Once she gets those done, then we're gonna cut up this stuff. I don't know what you consider this, webbing, anti-chafe stuff. And we'll show you what we're doing with that in a minute.
Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the outside? I know it's hard sometimes to believe it.
We've drilled holes in our little fabric things, put in the bottom parts, and now we're going to stick the panel on and hope it lines up.
We should have labeled the panels.
Yes, we should have.
Based on the test fit, I think that's gonna work. And so we continue. And we're gonna batch it. So we're gonna drill all the holes, put all the snaps on, and then we're gonna do it to all of the panels. Ready, set, go.
Underneath waves of gold, your body also comes. No, I'm
We have fabriced all of the snaps. See, right there. So now the plan is we're gonna go Velcro this up there and use basting tape to get this in position where it goes, and then we'll delicately remove the panel so that we can sew this to the fabric.
Pretty good. All right, new battery, new SD card. Jade's already hard at work.
We got the bimini fabric put back up. I need to tighten this guy up. Oh, I need to cut these threads.
You show them what you did with the Velcro?
Hey guys, here's what I did with the Velcro. So all the Velcros have now been buddied up like this. So now all of the Velcro is where it needs to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel the sticky off, and then we'll set the panels on top and stick them to the 3M. And Brett just cleaned off. Thank you. I got these at the gas station because I can't find mine. Brett's already just washed all the panels, so that means that we are ready to go. Start sticking it. We're cruising.
We have all the panels up now, and now we're taking down this one. I basting taped all of these down so that they're in the right place so Jade can sew them with her amazingness and a sewing machine.
We also had a really long discussion on the origin of the word basting tape. We decided that they probably basted
Because you can baste a turkey, but you can also baste fabric. But they're very different things, at least with basting tape. I don't know if you can basting tape a turkey.
The conclusion we came up with was that they probably used to baste glue onto fabric to stick it together.
Pre-tape.
Pre-tape, yeah, that's our theory.
Yep. So we have the two pieces of fabric with the button through it, and then a third piece of fabric in between the button and the canvas to hopefully keep it from chafing through the canvas.
And then these solar panels aren't going anywhere. And if they do, it's probably taking the whole bimini with it.
Sewing circles around the competition by hand.
Basically, I'm hand sewing with the sewing machine. I'm manually turning it because I can't have the foot down. I'm gonna do a box around it as well with the foot down, but this stitching is right around the base of it, so it's gonna help it be just more snug so it can't ever spring load.
It is time to stitch in
These patches, and we are donning long sleeve shirts.
because we are both very sunburned from scrubbing the waterline this afternoon.
We had to roll it so it would fit under the sewing machine little arm here. We're gonna sew it on. I say we by Jade.
We are the best.
You're the best seamstress I know.
A friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on.
we have decided that we're gonna go through the bimini. At first we didn't want to, but we realized that we might as well attach the solar properly. Current objective is to basically cut this to barely larger, almost the exact same size of the back of the snap, so that all you're seeing on the bottom of the bimini when you're looking up is the snap, and it also protects the actual canvas of the bimini from getting chafed. Wow, hello.
We're gonna try one panel before we do 72 of these.
72 is not an over-exaggeration.
No, that's the exact number.
Actual number.
We've now drilled a big hole in our bimini.
Here's to not going back.
Yeah, I don't like it. Undo. Control Z.
So many times in projects I wish that was the reality.
That works great.
I am regretting doing it how we just did it though. So we can't unzip the bimini without taking that snap off.
Ooh. That was a mistake. That sucks. Because that means... Oh, that sucks a lot.
Brett and I are going to divide and conquer. I'm gonna work on some things inside, but we really gotta get the solar done. So Brett, sorry for bumping you, is gonna drill the holes. He's listening to the very end of his audiobook, so I don't think he wants to talk to anybody. I'm just gonna...
Little busy here.
Yeah, it's like the last few chapters, so we're not gonna antagonize him too much. I'm just gonna set up the time lapse, and you guys can watch him drill holes.
Was able to get all of these pins in. I didn't do any of the middle ones yet because we sewed Velcro. Still have all these middle ones to do, but we'll have to take the panels down and unstitch the Velcro before we can get to those ones. Meanwhile,
I'm currently editing and including a time lapse of me basically doing this exact same thing in the video. It's a little inception-y.
thank you for dinner. I've been organizing files. Jade just brought over dinner. We got some sort of big mix bowl with some rice, chickpeas, potatoes, and salsa, and a huge salad. Yep.
Snap that together. They're snapped, and then we're gonna make sure all the Velcro is properly adhered. So that way when we unzip the bimini, we'll be able to still have all of the snaps in the right place in correlation with the fabric, because the stretch is gonna change as soon as we unzip that. But the Velcro and these other snaps should hold it in place enough that we can get the new snaps where they belong.
Jade just went downwind, very grateful. All right, we're all done with these guys here. We have a couple tricky ones like that right there. Now we're gonna unzip this and do these ones. There's ones that are in here going across. And then Jade, once we take all this down, she'll put in a patch right here to cover up that hole. She is awesome.
That was smooth and great and quick and amazing. And Brett,
That was a lot of things.
tell everybody what you're doing, love.
I just want regular.
We bought these lights in like the clearance section, super BOGO, I don't know. They're cheap and they're actually two different colors. So we decided to get some proper ones. They look good. Should we put them up?
Pretty long.
We are nearing the end of the solar project. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to edit out the sound of Dingo eating, but I wanna talk to you guys. We're just gonna push forward. I just took the Dodger off, it's under Penny at the moment, and I'm going to go over all of the edges of the Velcro and backstitch and just kind of secure that.
Help me.
Yeah. just finished all the stitching, the final stitching, I think. The Dodger and the Bimini are up, all the Velcro is stitched, but before I pack up the Sailrite, this is the bag from our Highfield. So this goes over the bench in the dinghy. This ripped like week 1. I'm just gonna stitch it back. Problem solved.
Goal is to be done with this tonight so we can give it back to Sasha. She let us borrow this for a couple days,
It's been like
a couple weeks ago.
This whole episode is brought to you by Sasha from Spirit Animal, previously from
Sailing the Far Side.
Sailing the Far Side. It's the middle of the night. And she's lovely. She's just an amazing person. And yeah, this video is brought to you by her. Thank you, Sasha.
If you're wondering why it's the middle of the night, it's because right now is like the calmest time that we have had here at all. And we want to get all these solar panels up and mounted and secured because it is going to be crazy stormy for the next week straight. It'll be hard to get them up when it's windy. So now's the time to get them up. And it's nighttime, so I think we're gonna try and get the wiring.
Like, picturing us up there,
With
holding
like
the panels.
kites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one. Super ultra reinforced.
Super ultra reinforced. You should work for Highfield.
I should work for Highfield.
You be their
That was
super
actually one
ultra.
of the really cool things about when we started working with Highfield, when we got the dinghy and everything, is that the deal was we had to give them very honest feedback. So we, I think within, as soon as this ripped, we're like, hey, by the way, the bags are ripping. And then when it rusted, we're like, hey, your screws are rusting. So it's been cool. I like the communication back and forth.
Yeah, it's nice to have companies that want feedback.
Because they actually want their products
Because
to
they
be
want it,
good.
yeah, they want to improve. We're going to try and re-waterproof this. It leaked some before, but now it definitely leaks a lot because it has a ton of holes in it. So I'm trying to put an extra waterproofing around like all the seams and all the places we sewed. So hopefully it'll at least leak less. Jade, is this the very final sewing?
This is the final sewing, I think. No promises.
Final sewing for now.
I think so. I think this really is the end. I can't. We have to move the dog. Can you move, please? He's so irritated. Like he was just like giving me the mean eyes. Now he can start. That was the last bit of sewing, and that you're hearing is the sound of the engine, because we haven't ran that thing in a while, and we decided that maybe it was a good time to make sure it still worked. It does. It started beautifully, and Brett's inspecting it.
Yeah, just checking our rudder, making sure oil pressure's working, charging up the start battery. Everything's good.
Because possibly there might be a passage on the horizon.
There's a passage on the horizon, and now's the time to fix stuff if stuff isn't working. So now's good.
Now's the time to fix stuff. But that is neither here nor there.
Somewhere though.
This is here.
Oh.
So we're gonna put this up, right?
We are.
You know why I'm excited?
It's never coming down ever again.
And I never have to touch a sewing machine ever again in my whole life.
Ever. Until we make our own sails.
No. Wow, this is empty. I'm really excited about a decoration. I've been struggling to figure out how I want to decorate this boat, and now I know.
Let's snap them all up before we Velcro.
Good plan. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna put the pole back up and then we Velcro. Or should we Velcro and then put the pole up?
Velcro, then pull.
I'm gonna have to sew more.
Jade isn't very happy right now. This right here, this is where these two snaps are. This is tearing out. And so we need to fix that because otherwise it's gonna keep tearing. It just kind of pulled through. There's a lot of pressure right there. This is one of those projects that it's like, you know that there's 12 steps and then in between every step there's like 3 part steps. So almost there again, still. I'm gonna turn the engine off.
If you like sewing, let me know in the comments, because right now I'm hard pressed to believe anybody does.
I never want to sew again. Next time we do this, I'm going to see if one of you guys, who we call our internet grandparents, will come help me because I hate sewing. And Brett just found it that we missed a Velcro strip on the bimini, so we have to take all the panels off. And then we have to take the bimini down again. And then I told him that we're just going to have to do it again and again. And we're never gonna go to the Bahamas, and I'm gonna die as an old woman, and I'm still gonna be sewing the bimini. That's how I feel right now. This is my least favorite project we've ever done on the whole boat. I don't want to do it anymore.
What was that?
There's no rest for the wicked.
Or the weary.
Brett says that my mental health is broken because I need to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I say it's broken because this project needs to get done. So I'm not going to go to sleep until it's over. And that
Why you're going to sleep right
is
now.
what is going to make my mental health better. I'm going to be much more emotionally sound by not sleeping. It makes sense. Maybe I should wait and find out tomorrow.
Nah. Ooh, that looks good, love.
I mean, good is a relative word, but it looks strong. You know,
See those
the ugly
guns?
jock that you don't mess with.
He looks good.
Yeah.
I was thinking like your abs. They look strong. They look good.
No,
Exactly.
this doesn't look good. Don't say my body looks like this.
No, your body doesn't look like that. Your body looks strong.
Thanks for trying. I think that'll be functional.
This is retribution for penny laying on all of your stuff.
It's possible she learned it from me.
There's a spirit animal in the action.